Alright, now we are going to go over compound and complex sentences. Compound sentences are two sentences that could stand on their own, but we decide to join them together with a conjunction instead. What's an example of a conjunction?
And,
Good.
but,
But,
or,
or, and what else?
nor,
Nor. Does so work?
yes.
Yeah, so what it is two independent sentences that are joined together by a conjunction. What we always need to remember is there is a comma before the conjunction. So what we have here is I like cats, my sister likes dogs. They could stand on their own. So let's make it a compound sentence. I like cats, comma, but my sister likes dogs. So we use the comma and the conjunction to join our sentences to make a compound sentence. Now, complex is a little bit different. A complex sentence, a dependent clause and an independent clause. And what a dependent clause is, it cannot stand on its own. An independent clause is its own sentence. So a complex sentence can be a dependent clause plus an independent clause, or the independent clause can go first with the dependent clause. So guys, look at this first sentence. After I came home, I made dinner. So which part is the dependent clause there?
Let's think about this. After I came home?
After I came home. You guys are absolutely right. So our dependent clause is after I came home. What is the independent clause?
I made dinner.
I made dinner. But what do we notice right here, Ayana?
There's a comma.
That there's a comma there.
Right
So
in between the home and I.
yeah, exactly. So the comma goes between the dependent clause and the independent clause, but only when the dependent clause comes first. We visited the park before it rained, so let's look at it. This part is the dependent clause.
Before it rained.
Before it rained. Now, do we have a comma in there?
No.
No comma. So when the dependent clause goes first, that's when we need the comma. But if the independent clause goes first, then there is no comma. Whenever my sister gets in trouble, she weeds the garden.
It has a comma in there too.
Whenever my sister gets in trouble, nice job, Meg, comma, she weeds the garden.
Can I do all myself?
All right, guys, so let's look through and identify the independent and the dependent clauses. Whenever my sister gets in trouble, comma, she weeds the garden. So what is the dependent clause?
Wherever my sister.
Yeah, whenever my sister gets in trouble, and because it's first, what does it need? A comma. You guys are absolutely right. You guys are smart. All right, so she weeds the garden is going to be our independent clause. Let's look right here. If I had hit the ball 5 more feet, comma, it would have been a home run. Who can break this sentence down for me?
I think I could.
Ayana, you want to give it a try?
Okay. I think you should. So if I had hit the ball 5 more stopping feet,
And what would that be?
that would be the dependent clause.
Absolutely, that
And
would
then,
be the dependent clause. Go ahead.
It would have been the independent clause.
You're absolutely right.